Thank you, Schoon. So, this is session 19 of Winter of Atom, or Cleansing Fire, part 3. Still in chapter 1 in session 19, because we love it so much. Many a side
We're
quest.
so good at what we
Many
do.
a side quest has been done on our way to this main quest.
It's because we never do side quests, ever.
It's a Fallout game. It's how it goes. You forget about the main quest for a while and go do some side quests. It's Fallout. It's just like the
Jesus
video
Christ,
games.
how many side quests I've played?
So, at the end of the last session, we were just still in we're in a combat round. We're right at the top of it. You have come across the vault with these 3 more children of Atom in it, and we are in a fight. I don't believe anybody's got any surprise on anybody, so we're just in normal initiative.
No.
With Norm going first, so we can you can get stuck
because
in, boys.
of course
do
it's
your
a
thing.
normal initiative when Norm is going first.
17.
But he doesn't kill the normal way,
You're not
though.
just faster than everybody else. You're a lot faster than everybody else.
But the problem is they are too close for me to use
you
my
got long
actual
range.
strong weapon.
No, you got the medium range weapon. It was the
You have
the
two.
plasma
I have-
weapon.
That's
I have it out of pipe rifle for close combat, for close range.
Looking at the map, you could
No,
if
no,
you
we
back
got
up
the
to the
plasma.
next zone, you wouldn't be able to see any of those guys right now, would you?
Exactly. So I'll just
No, it's
use
good. I
my.
think you got that- Didn't you get that plasma weapon?
It's got there's a gamma
I have a
gun.
plasma. I now have a plasma gun. That's a medium range, right? A close range, right?
Yeah, I was telling you. Yeah, because you got that as a close-up weapon for like that kind of thing.
Remember
Then
switching
I will use
weapons.
I will try out my new weapon.
Okay, just remember switching weapons is a minor action.
Yeah, but I'm going to focus on this one because that guy would be easiest to hit. So I'll just hold my hand across and then. I will do a shooty shoot,
That's
and I hit.
The funny thing is that we're full SP for APD.
is that a close range weapon? Yeah, or medium?
It's a close range because it's the plasma gun.
So you needed 2 successes to hit because you're 1 zone away. So that's 2 action points. But you have
no,
6.
it's 1 zone away.
1 zone away. Yeah, you're 1 zone away.
So close.
No, medium. 1 zone away is medium range. Same zone is close.
Close is in the same range.
Close is in the same zone. Medium is 1 zone away. Moving it there and doing it. Okay, it's not going to make a difference because you got maximum action points anyway.
Yeah, well then I have 3 action points that I can use.
There's
so
3
I will.
floating action points that you have to use this round or you lose. Yeah.
Then I'm not able to put them in my attack, for my damage.
No, but you could always use them for an extra attack, an extra major action, and an extra minor.
Boost your dice and attack.
3 energy damage. Which body part?
Physical energy damage.
Does the gun have a special effect though for being a plasma weapon?
Don't I have any?
It's not got any effects. It's a standard weapon just now. It's not done any mods to it.
I don't have any effects at the moment. 'Cause I haven't modded this
Nothing
weapon
at the
yet.
moment. What's the location, please, Skoon? Oh, they've got 1 all over. So, well, no, they don't have anything on their head actually. So that's one of the arms, I think.
That would be
One of the arms.
the right arm.
So they take 2 because they have 1 resistance. Now, which one was it, Skoon? This top one?
Yeah.
Cool. He takes 2 points of damage. Now, you have got 3 floating action points. Would you like to do anything else? Please
I'll just attack again.
Okay. Please remember to always log your ammo usage.
Oh yeah, and that means my plasma gun is a different ammo type than my
It's plasma
energy
cartridges.
laser gun.
Yep. Yeah.
But
thought
I will
you got
shoot again. And now, I don't have Action Boy yet.
So that cost you 2. That's 3 successes. So you've still got 1. So you've still got 2 floating action points.
Should I try again after this one, but then it will take 3?
No, there is no third. You can't buy a
Oh.
third. Yeah, you can only do a second. Okay, roll damage again, sir. Bit more this time. 5 on which location? 'Cause
That's good.
If that's the head, it's a crit. Well, an injury. No, that's the same arm. So he takes
That arm
4.
is obliterated.
It's not because you didn't do 5 at once, though. If you did 5 at once, it would be. You did 6 over 2 attacks, so it
I'm
doesn't.
saying it's obliterated, so it's obliterated, okay?
I'll decide.
I mean, come on.
Okay, and
Okay.
that's your turn. Red alert. It's yours. You're doing here.
Yeah. So, am I able to walk past tank blocking the doorway, or?
Oh, that actually, no, because you're both big. I'm gonna say, or it's gonna take. What would be the best way to deal with this? Do we think some sort of test,
Yeah, probably maybe athletics test or
an
something.
agility test? Agility athletics. I'll make it difficulty 3 because you're both big boys. Agility athletics
Okay.
difficulty 3 to get past them without knocking them over
Okay.
or knocking yourself over.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna spend 1 EP to give me an extra dice just to.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna spend 3 to give me 2 just to be safe.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Oofed.
Oh, can't get by him.
So I'll say that you. What do we reckon? He falls into that zone prone.
Oh, that's fine. If I was prone, I'll just try to. Is it my action to get through him, or is that my move action?
That's your move action.
Okay, well, from
I have to-
where I'm
I have to-
prone, I'm just gonna.
I have to punish you somehow. So let's say, no, let's say you
Why,
potentially.
he didn't have a.
Not
He
prone.
didn't roll 20.
You didn't roll a complication, but I still wanted successes for it to happen without something going wrong. So I would say
Roll
what we'll do
4
is-
hit dice.
Right, roll 3.
You're awful.
Roll 3 damage dice, and that's the damage you'll take from smashing yourself into the wall. Because you missed the difficulty 3 by 3. Roll 3 damage dice. So you've got the potential
Okay.
to roll nothing here. Remember, you could get 3 blanks.
Yeah.
This bypasses
Boy.
resistances. This is like twisted ankle kind of damage.
He's a robot,
Fucking
he doesn't
turbo
have an
damage.
ankle.
He does have. He's got robot ankles. Take 1 damage to your robot
They're just
ankle, Max.
blocks.
But
Okay.
you're not prone. Let's
That's
say you
fine.
take that 1 damage. You're not prone though.
Okay. So the guy that's been how does this guy appear to the north look? Is he messed up or?
He looks pretty hurt. What Martin calls in his games bloodied.
Okay. I'm gonna hit this guy and just take him out. I'm gonna leave the guy in the bottom for tank.
Okay.
That's
You. Claw. The claw.
That is the 1 success that you need.
Alright, cool. I am gonna add that to damage the other success. Other one.
As you using the extra action point straight away on
Yeah.
on the dice
Mhm.
there.
Yep.
13 energy damage with 3 piercing. So you're going through any resistance. He's dead. He's dead. Roll our body parts so we know what it looks like as he dies.
Yeah.
The groin.
Uppercut.
Uppercut to the ghoulies. You punch him so hard in the balls, they're in the back of his throat as he dies.
yeah. This is with his electrical claw, right?
He shocks the guy. He punch shocks
Balls
the guy
are
in the
being
balls.
electrocuted and explode.
And you see the balls in the back of his mouth electrocuting his head because the balls go up through his body and electrocute his head.
Nice.
Remember, it's Fallout
Nice.
and it's gonzo as fuck. Yeah, that happens.
He spits his balls out like.
No, they're just up in the back of his throat and they're all lit up and lightning bolting and they fry his brain.
Like Christmas lights.
Yes, like Christmas lights, good, exactly. You can have an extra action point for a Christmas reference because it's nearly Christmas.
Nice.
Aye, he's
that'll be into my turn.
sorry, forgot to draw an X on him. He's very much dead. Very much dead, Max.
Mhm.
Is that the end of your turn?
Mhm.
Ronnie, you're up here.
Yeah, I will. Well, again, I need to check all the rooms for the radiation stuff, don't I? So
This room's clear.
Yeah, the one I'm
Although
in.
you
Yeah,
haven't,
but the
you
other...
haven't done any, you haven't
the other-
scavenged that room, but it's clear of radiation. If the number's
Okay.
green, you've done it. If it's red, you've not.
Oh, okay. So, I guess I'll have to use all my turn to just get here and then try and scan the room to see how dangerous it is for radiation.
Okay. Bear with me then. I'll go to the thing and just see what it says for this room, the vault. Much of the radiation in the vault. Okay. So roll intelligence, survival, difficulty 1.
Okay.
Or perception, survival, difficulty 1. You can do perception as well if it's better for you. Oh, echoing back through you there, so
Oh, no successes for me.
successes. Would you like to spend a luck point? This is just to
Nah,
tell
I'm
you
not
where
that
the
bothered.
radiation's coming from. You can always find that out next round.
Oh,
Okay.
it's not that important. And then can I get my robot to look at the massive bomb in the room that it's in?
Okay, so I mean, I think I told you a bit about the bomb. Bear with
It's
me.
not like... You said it's not ticking though, right? It's not like on a timer. It's just...
It's not ticking. No, it's. I said ticking as in a ticking
Yeah,
time bomb.
that's what
It's an active nuclear bomb. It's
Yeah.
not ticking.
Okay.
But it's active. You definitely know that the way to make that room free of radiation would be to deactivate that bomb.
Okay.
You know that.
We hell of a check.
No intelligence required for that. But you're not sure where
Uh,
the radiation coming from in this room yet because of failing that one.
I want the robot to check the guy's body because we never found out who he is.
No
Has he got a
problem.
diary? Has he got a diary?
I'll tell you what he's got in a second, Martin, and I'm glad you asked. So he has tough clothing, a gamma gun, a machete,
Sweet.
2d20 gamma rounds. You may roll that if you want, or we can work that out later. I'm not bothered. Do you want to roll that
I'll
just
do
now?
it later. Nah, I'll do it later. It's more just in case because
Yep, it's-
I'm presuming he's important, so it'd be nice to know about him. So yeah.
Well, I'm glad you did check this guy's inventory. Let me go back to here. And
It's
so as
not
well
important. He died.
as we'll do the unimportant stuff. And wealth 1, that's just that's a d20 as well for how many caps he's got. We can do that later. But he's got the oh no, I'm looking at the wrong sheet. Sorry, that's just the children atom. Where is he? Hang on, sorry. That was just a normal child atom. Ignore everything I said there. I'm reading the wrong sheet.
Okay.
So he's got tough clothing, a gamma gun, machete. No, it's all the same. It is all the same. Oh no, again, I'm looking at the wrong one again. Sorry. He's only got tough clothing. He doesn't have wealth. He doesn't have a gamma gun. He doesn't have the ammo. So excuse me. He has tough clothing,
Okay.
wealth 1, which is just 1d20 caps, and the staff of Atom.
Okay.
He has a staff. Let me
Good
describe
one.
the staff. The staff of Atom is a reinforced metallic staff averaging over 5 feet long with the symbol of Atom embedded on a golden disc at the top. Kinetic storage devices are strapped along the anti-personnel weapon's haft to unleash increased impact force. Its length provides ample flexibility and maneuverability for any wielder, granting them the ability to deflect incoming blows from most melee weapons. Also accepts a mod, but we'll not tell you about that just now. But basically, your Staff of Atom is a melee weapon, 6 damage dice, piercing 1, physical damage. It has the qualities two-handed and parry. Its weight is 15, its value is 200 caps, and its rarity is 4. So you found a
Nice.
very cool, unique item on him. Also,
I say,
I don't need you to make a test. Also, you find a key. He's got a key on a thing round his neck.
Does it say bomb on it?
Doesn't say bomb on it, no.
Oh, boo. Okay. But no pamphlet, so we don't know anything about him. Just that he has cool stuff.
Yep. But he's got the Staff of Atom. I will copy that text for you so you can read it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's all I wanted to do. It's just in case he had like interesting information. But yeah, that's my turn done.
Okay.
Your butt running.
Are you grabbing any of his stuff? Is the robot taking any of his stuff? Or are you leaving it there for now?
It's more like in case, like there was
In your
something
butt.
like to... I will share it out with the rest of the group because that's fine.
Put it in your butt.
It's not like real life. You can't just say that to me, Chris, every time we go out. Okay.
That's true. Yeah.
It's the Children of Atom's turn. We can worry about what you're doing with this stuff on the next round then. Children of
And
Atom.
his butt.
This one. Let me just double check what weapons they have again.
Is this more than you fucking for ya? Been dying it.
Everything you wanna hear. Just to
Anyway, you
love a bit of Fallout
that's
Boy,
the
Chris. Are
way
you listening to
that
Fallout Boy while we're
you
playing
want.
Fallout? Because I approve of that.
Yeah.
Very nice. And these guys have medium range weapons, so he's going to shoot you from where he stands. Scoon. How many action points do I have? That's a good question.
None.
You should still have a good 20 from the last time.
I have 0.
I remember. Really?
Yeah,
I have exactly 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, because remember last time you had
Like
a
I
lot.
said,
You spent a lot. You spent a lot
I
last
just
time.
spend them when I get them. There we go, 2 successes, so I get 1 here. What? Unless your defense rating is 2, is it, Scoon? No, it's 1. Okay, so
No, it's the one.
I shall roll damage. Let me see if I don't think these guys have let rip. No, they don't have let rip, so I'm just going to be using no extra bullets. 2 energy damage. I think you're going to have resistance
Okay,
to all
so
of this.
what? Where? Oh, wait, no matter. No matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay,
Because
and
I
other
have
one.
energy resistance on everything.
The other one will shoot at tank because tank is in a different zone from him.
It's a bit.
Piss tank off, tank smash.
I only have 1 action point, so I'll not be buying any extra turns. It's your turn, tank.
Yeah, boy. Right, so number 1, time for you to die. Open character sheet.
You expect me to no, Mr. Bond. I expect you to die.
Get fucking super sledged.
Into head.
Push, 2 successes. Get your damage rolled.
Ooh.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 with 5 piercing and
Breaking.
breaking.
It's stunned him too.
Oh, I am stunned. On their
Right leg. 18,
Right leg.
No, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, right leg. Oh, Right, okay. 10. I was saying hello to Phil and Dave in Twitch, so I wasn't paying attention. 10 energy damage with breaking, vicious, and stun. There's 5 faces there, so that's 15 damage. I don't even need to worry about the breaking or the stun. Well, so which one was that on this fella here? He is very much deado, Chris. You can describe how that looks because you've one-shotted him. Just tell us what that looks
I
like.
just go slam, and then the leg comes off, flies up in the air, and kicks him in the head, and he dies.
Yes. Yes. Perfect.
And I can't go here and then use a melee. Sure, I can't.
No, he's in another zone. But you could use. You've not moved yet from there, have you? You started here,
Well, I was here.
and you moved to the, and you moved into this zone to attack him. So no, you've already moved. So you can't move to the next zone. You can move anywhere within that zone, but you can't move to the next zone.
But if I was to do it, it's just a harder test, isn't it?
I would say
If
because
I was to attack,
because he's on the edge of the zone. Well, if for a melee attack, yes, I'm gonna. Technically, you're not supposed to be able to hit him with a melee attack because he's in the next zone. But zones are squishy, and you've got a big weapon and you're big. So I'm gonna say you can take a melee attack at him with an increased difficulty by 1. Just yeah.
which is negated by my action boy because it's still only going to be 2. So it'll be normally
so
2 anyway.
It'd be not. It's normally be 2. Goes up to 3. You bring it back up to 2 action boy.
I'm gonna spend. Is it 2 action points or 1 action point to get another AP?
It's 1 for the 3rd dice, and then it's another 2 for the 4th dice.
Okay, so that's 3 in total that I'm spending.
3 to roll 2 extra dice. Aye. What did you do? You spent. What did you do? Sorry, you spent 2 to take an extra action.
Extra action,
and then 1 to roll an extra dice.
dice.
So that was 3 used. Okay. Now you
Got one left.
still needed 2 successes though. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll another d20.
With luck.
Yeah.
Sweet. And that's enough. That's low enough. You can roll damage, sir. Remember to lower your luck. You can increase luck after finishing this quest, by the way. I will refresh your luck after this mission. 9 breaking vicious on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 faces again, so it's 14.
That's 14.
Yeah, it's another one shot, Chris. Which body part would you like to annihilate this time? That is his left arm. Narrate that to us.
He actually doesn't have a left arm. He's an amputee, but you didn't know this. So when I hit his left arm, his animatronic arm goes inside him and like melts him into 1,000 pieces because it explodes because it was made out of nuclear energy. That's how it was powered. It had
a secret synth that sent to infiltrate the Church of Atom to study them.
No, he did just a synth arm-ish,
Okay.
synth-ish arm.
I'll allow it.
I know. It's very hard to be creative with. I hit them with a sledgehammer.
We're dealing with unexciting inventories in between sessions. We're not looting bodies in sessions because it slows shit down. But there's 3 times that from 3 of them. I've just wrote it in the chat. I will add it all after the game though to your loot list. It was Brother Schumacher that had the interest in inventory, but you have cleared the threat. I can in fact remove the initiative order. You've cleared the Children of Atom from this room. You've not yet cleared the radiation from it. Or from
I'm going to roll for the gamma ammo at least.
We did that already. Oh, for the ones from these guys, from these 3, right? Yeah. I think they're 1d20.
I'm the only one that has gamma gun now.
Yeah, so it's 60-20 then, Scoon.
Oh, yeah.
6?
60-20. We'll just need to remember that we've added those and not everything else. I'll remember that. 57 gamma rounds.
Who's gonna do a science check on this before I do it?
And the bomb.
Science intelligence check on the bomb.
I'm going to let you do it as a group test. You're going to have to deactivate the bomb and you're going to have to work out. It's got a control panel and you can work it out between you. I'll let you do a group test with someone leading it. Difficulty will be 4.
I think it would probably be
if you
fail,
there will be consequences.
Martin, wouldn't it?
I think for intelligence,
probably the smartest one.
It's Ronnie. I think for intelligence, since Ronnie leads it. But I will allow you to.
I also have high intelligence.
Well, if somebody want to come in, you do. If somebody want to,
I'm 6.
Well, Chris is saying,
what kind of intelligence roll do you need for it? Science, right?
Science,
I have
do it.
In science. I don't know what Ronnie has.
I've got
I think she's got something.
a 3 in science.
Is it tagged?
Yep, and it's tagged as well.
Aye, she's got a tagged 3.
Yeah, then you are better at science checks.
Well, is everybody going to help go in that room before? Oh wait, slow down, Martin. Slow down because
that's what we're doing.
Yeah, no, wait, because this is difficulty 4, and you might want to spend some action points because there's consequences if you fail this one. So slow down.
Okay. Okay. Can I buy all the action points?
You can buy all the action points, yes.
In a way, I would say Tank, as he played, he would do something stupid like this.
This is true. So it'll cost you 5 to get 6, and you're spending 6. So I get 5. I go up to 6. Okay. So do science intelligence. You may roll all the dice, and everybody else may roll an assist, which is 1 dice. Remember.
As long as he gets a single success.
Now wait,
First
So I
roll the normal roll, or is it this one?
can we double check alcoholic? Is it intelligence tests or is it just charisma tests?
It's just
Charisma.
charisma.
It's just charisma, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So
I
you've
think
got
there's like a buff that does that. I can't remember which one
I
it
think
is.
mentats buff your intelligence. Has anybody got any mentats? Go and double check what mentats do if somebody's got them in their inventory.
I've got loads, I
I
think.
think you do have
Maybe
mentats.
it's
I
a bit
think
different.
I think it buffs your intelligence, so maybe check that. Check your inventory for that.
I thought I had. I've got Carmex, Mentats, Radaway, Orange Mentats.
Expand and see which one doesn't. I'm sure one of those buffs intelligence. I'm sure either mentats or Camex buffs intelligence.
Yeah, Mentats. It says reroll 1d20 on per an ent test, so I'm guessing it's that one.
So if you take some mentats, you'll have a reroll on this.
Sweet. I'll do that.
So you may roll the 5 dice, and you've got you can reroll on one of them.
Okay. Let me click again. So 5 dice.
Reroll 1d20 on perception and intelligence tests. Yep. And it's lasting.
So it lasts for a scene.
Yeah. So if you take one now, then it will stay active this entire time you're on this map.
Okay.
Correct. Good. Next map would be the next scene.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's generally
So,
how it goes. Like
Are
sometimes
you
a
going
map
to
is several
reroll,
scenes.
does Ronnie have to re-roll the check, or do
No,
I have to
so-
roll to assist on this
no,
one?
no, no. Ignore the first check because that was
Okay.
Martin
Okay.
being too trigger happy. Martin's now going to
Why
roll
don't
with
you-
5 dice.
Okay.
Roll with 5 dice, Martin. It's very important that you use 5 dice.
Well, it says additional dice 3.
Yeah, additional dice
I-
3.
Yeah.
Fine.
That's that.
Full,
Yeah.
full send. So you've got 3.
Yay!
So you now need 1 from the
success-
assists. So everybody gets to roll 1 dice on science intelligence.
And I get to reroll one of
Oh,
them.
you get to
because of the
reroll one of
drugs,
them
right?
as well. Yes, correct.
Intelligence, Science.
So you may reroll 1 dice, Martin.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, there
2.
you go. There you
And
go.
there's 2.
I got a 10 for my reroll.
So that's-
but Norm's got the 1 anyway,
So
so
that's
a-
now 6
that's-
successes. Well, this is all worth action points. So that's a fail from Red Alert.
Not
That's
gonna
fine.
roll because I'll get a complication.
He's like, no, I'm good.
There's a
Fair enough,
higher,
fair enough.
higher
No, you-
chance of me
Yeah,
getting a
yeah, yeah.
complication.
That's wise. You can choose to not assist when it's already passed. Because complications are
Yeah.
different things in different scenes. And a complication in this scene is a specific thing, so it's wise, Chris, actually. Okay, so you gain 3 action points. Let's not forget about that. And you get to disarm the bomb.
All right. Well, I guess rid of that. That's no radiation.
Isn't this bomb going to be worth like shitloads of money?
Pick it up,
Yeah.
move it there, Ronnie.
Well, I was gonna thought you might want to strap it on with the sunbeds and shit.
Don't know if you've ever seen.
I don't know if it's
Atomic
smart to
bomb.
bring along this bomb.
No.
I don't know if you can fathom how much an atomic bomb weighs. But it's
You
not
couldn't
like
bring
Much
that-
danger
this
it brings
bomb is
with you
This,
when you take it with you.
this bomb's the size of a bus. You guys are not moving this bomb anywhere. That's
Oh, hell no,
not
no,
on
no.
the cards.
Yeah. No. Hey, so the staff is on the floor, right? Where
Yep.
the body is.
Yep.
You see Red Alert picks it up and looks at it and is like,
You already have
I'm sick.
energy. Oh, it's not energy damage. It's physical, actually. Are you wanting to take that, or
yeah. I mean, I like, it wouldn't be bad to have a melee weapon in case my arms get disabled for some reason.
okay? So, let's add that to your sheet then.
bomb that they hit Hiroshima with was 4,400 kilograms.
4 tons.
That's
Right. So,
Yep.
weapons. Let's add it. So, staff of atom. Rarity 4. Cost 200. Weight 15. Quantity 1. And there's a description here, so I will paste that in. So that's it
Okay.
on your thing. Now let's add it on your thing.
So what does the kinetic devices do? Is it like some kind of like
That's what charges
effect or
it.
something?
That's what charges it.
Okay.
I'm adding it to your attacks just now, so it's melee weapon strength. Qualities is two-handed and parry, so you can parry with it. Damage type is physical. Damage is 6.
Parry is pretty good.
Yep, it is.
Now,
And
now you
effects-
can block an attack that tank would do against you.
and it comes with piercing 1 as standard.
Ooh.
Is that a tagged skill? Melee weapons? It's not, is it? For you?
No, it's not a attack skill.
There you go. It's still the target number 10 though. There you go. I have added that to your sheet. The Staff of Atham. Reinforced metallic staff about 5 feet in length with a golden disc at the top. Kinetic storage devices strapped along it to unleash increased impact force. That's a pretty sick weapon. So that is now on your sheet. You've got the Staff of Atham. Red alert.
Nice.
Okay.
He's sitting there. It's like, ooh. That's like, you see Red Alert. It's like, I found stick. And he just kind of like, sits in the ground like, ting.
So let me just
I
close
got
some extra sheets. Now remember, as well as cleansing
I'm
radiation from each of these rooms, you also have the chance to scavenge in each of these rooms. There is a specific scavenging table for this part of the adventure.
Oh, should we try to get 5 taken care of? Because I think that's still radiated, though.
Yep. Okay. Well, everybody that's been through that room can give me the same test that Ronnie did, which was the intelligence and science, or perception and science. You can all do perception or intelligence with science.
Then I will do
difficulty.
perception science because my perception is better.
Individual test. It's not a group test, but you only need one of you to get 1 success, and I'll tell you about information.
Do you mean survival? Because I don't think we have perception. I think you mean survival.
Perception and
No,
science.
perception science.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
That's 1 success. Norm, you can tell that, and I'll just double check it here. Bear with me a second.
Oh, here.
The radiation comes from. Much of the radiation in the vault comes from the irradiated food stored here. The ambient radiation will fade away if the tainted food can be identified and removed. So, there are
Anyone hungry?
things in this room. If you remove
Today,
it,
I'm gonna eat everything.
you're just going to eat the shit? Okay.
Eat
So-
everything.
You need to spend an exploration turn exploring this room, and give me. It's survival perception, isn't it?
I think so.
Difficulty 1.
There you go. Passed.
Okay, so as well as you're going to get your rolls on the Boston Sewer scavenging table, in this room there is 200 caps.
Ooh.
And
Them
nice.
caps.
so it's 200 caps, and each of you can roll twice on the Boston Sewer scavenging table. So you all get to roll twice for free on the scavenging table.
Okay.
Is it a 1d20 or 2d20?
It is 2d20.
Okay.
And I've got
Where's
notes
mine?
here so we can do it fairly quickly. You get a lead pipe.
Okay.
You can do your second roll. You get 2 free rolls each on this.
This is
Ooh,
my first
okay.
one, 22.
Scoon's one. The 22 is a Geiger counter.
Oh, nice. Something that is not really useful for me, but okay.
What's that, 15? 15 is a key.
Okay.
And one less. The second
21
one.
is roll 5 damage dice, Scoon. So 9 common materials.
Nice.
Nice.
The rest of you still have rolls to do.
think it's Martin and Chris.
What do you want me to roll?
Just 2d20 twice, mate. And this is just the stuff that you'll find. So 18 and 18 is 2 more lead pipes. So you find 3 lead pipes.
Oh my god.
Martin, you've got yours to do. 2d20 twice. So 27 is berry mentats.
Okay.
That's a nice find. Remember to move that set and remove the mentats from your inventory as well, Martin, that you ate.
Oh, yeah.
And give me another 2d20.
Okay.
23 is
Was
another Geiger counter. So you find 200
Oh my
caps,
god.
200 caps, 3 lead pipes, 2 Geiger counters, a key, 9 common materials, and some berry mentats. Now that's before you do any, like, the actual scavenging for this room. Now, you're just eating the irradiated food tank. You may put
Yeah,
your
I
hit
think that's what
points
he
up.
said.
Yeah, you may put your hit points up to full if they are not already. And
I think some of us that are immune to radiation should just eat it. Yeah.
so that deradiates that room as well. So you've deradiated all of the rooms. That was your initial free search of that room. You've not yet done your other search of that room, so you get another free rolls. You get more free rolls on that if you want, plus AP rolls too. And you've still to search this room. This room's not been searched, just the corpse.
Alright. I'm gonna search this room where I'm at right now.
Okay.
Is that another 2d20?
Yeah, survival perception.
Okay.
1 difficulty. In fact, I don't think you even need to make a roll here. I think it's difficulty 0, or you don't even need to make a roll. You can roll 2d20.
Okay.
I'll just take that, actually. That's fine. What's that, 25? It's a stim pack.
Yeah. Ooh. I look over to Ronnie or to Norm right there. It's like here's the stim pack.
Now, on each of these rooms, you can... That's the free roll for this room. You can now spend action points for more rolls on that table, right up to 5 if you want. You have...
I'm good. I found stuff.
Currently. Okay, you're happy with that? So that room is now
Yeah,
searched.
fine. Yep. I'm gonna have a look in here.
Okay, give me a 2d20 roll.
Okay.
17. It's a... Alright, give me 1 damage dice.
I was like, come on, roll high, you thing. Like, damn. One.
When it's a loot table, high doesn't need to be good.
You find 1 Nuka-Cola.
It is the one that is hard to get that you want.
You find a Nuka-Cola.
Alright.
Also, give me a survival perception for searching this room. I want a survival perception for this room, actually.
Okay.
That was a free find, but you can still give me a survival perception.
Yay.
With 1 success, you notice another line in the wall that would suggest the outline of a secret door. So I'm just going to nip AFK for 2 seconds.
Does it have a lock?
It
Because otherwise
does.
let
I found a key.
It does. I'm going
There
to
might
nip
be
AFK
key.
for 2 seconds, guys. I can still hear you, though.
No, it's fine. I was like, I find door. I like, you see me hitting it and it kind of sounds hollow or something. I'm like, I found door.
Yeah, allow me, because I have the infiltrator perk.
Okay, I was like, well, I found a key.
1d20s.
I was like, I got a key.
Do you?
Yeah, he's like, found a key, and I think Ronnie's robot found a key off the other dude's body.
Yeah, I found a key.
Yeah, but we don't know if it's from this. Big chance it is,
okay,
but
sir.
we don't know.
I mean, you can try to see if it works. If not, it'd be at least a chance to try.
So the key that Red Alert found doesn't work on this door, but the key that Ronnie's
Okay.
robot found does, and that will open another door.
Ew. Nice.
which will lead to another corridor.
Gonna peek around the corner.
We're having a peek around the corner, okay. So, I'll read the first part. The first part.
You want me to roll a stealth because I'm trying to be stealthy?
If you're trying to be stealthy, roll me the stealth, please. Yes. And I'll read you the first half of a box text before we move on.
Is it dark here or?
It is dark unless you light a light source. Yes, it is dark.
I am. Then I can roll with an extra d20. Two successes.
Consider yourself fairly stealthy. Remember, stealth is usually an opposed roll against somebody's perception, but 2 successes is 2 successes. Okay, what we'll do is I'll move you on to another map in a second, and I'll read I'll read the whole box text here after I go to the fridge.
That's why I have my drink just next to me.
I'll change the map in a moment. Let me read some box text to you first. The sewers wind on beneath the surface for several hours. As you move deeper, you reach older tunnels, narrower, more cramped, the air humid and thick with the smell of ancient decay. Water dripping and clanging pipes echo through the tunnels, making it hard to tell whether you are truly alone. After a seemingly endless trek, new sounds resonate ahead of you. A loud splash, the drag of boots against sewer concrete, the rattling of chains, and then something else. A clicking, hissing, spitting sound, unlike anything you've ever heard. Something is coming. And we shall move to the next map.
Is it the ghost of Marley? Because we hear rattling chains?
Now, have I got this map hidden? Do you see this map?
Yeah.
You do see the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fine. I will just pull your tokens.
Only one
onto it.
part here. This part we don't see.
In fact, hang on. I'll go copy your tokens because I need to get the action points things moved over anyway. So let me just put you all together so that I can. With the action points, and I can just copy paste you all. Okay, move yourselves into. So this is where you're coming in. Move yourselves into the kind of formation you would be in as you arrived somewhere. With Norm at the front, because Norm went ahead and Norm is currently stealthy.
Yeah.
What's that more in this zone then?
Okay. A group of children of Atom fanatics with 2 young Gigapedes produce the eerie sounds ahead. The Gigapedes are mutated centipedes the size of a horse, but 3 times as long.
Could we tame? If they are the sizes of horses, can we tame them and ride them?
Well, they seem to be tame because they are being led in chains by 3 children of Atom fanatics.
Let's kill those children of Atom fanatics and take these Maybe we can use them to pull Mirage.
Well, the question is, can they survive the winter? I don't know if they're like, really.
You know, insects can survive a lot. I mean, the roaches already survived the attack of the atom bombs. Because they became the red roaches.
Yeah.
Thank you, Scoon. Or even asked.
Well, why not? I see
Might
a
have to-
turn order coming up, so...
Yeah, you might know how to do Chris's. He's not here at the moment.
Alright, okay, no problem. We're not going straight into combat, I'm just getting them ready.
Oh no, that's I did the same.
Because you have Norm up ahead, and you are all behind him. So it'll be Norm. We'll move into this zone. So Norm's in that zone while you all are in the zone behind him. And...
Okay.
Okay.
Norm. I'm going to make a perception check for the Children of Atom and for the Gigapedes versus his stealth. And if they don't see him, you've got a surprise round. Can you see how many action points I've got, guys?
Only when we click your...
I have 6. Okay, fun. So, I'm going to do perception.
We have 3.
Survival.
How many successes
How are
did
you
he
going to
get?
count this?
Well, Norm's stealth was 2, so he's definitely seen you. I'm going to do one for the Gigapedes as well, just to see if they spot you. It would be just another roll for them.
If they are
Mind.
actual centipedes, I believe they have a sensory bonus then. So yeah, everyone sees me.
And I have 3 action points. So everyone sees you, and you're aware they see you, Scoon, but you are still first. So you're one zone ahead of the rest of the guys. Up here, this is raised. Those are stairs going up to this. It's a little like, it's 5 foot up or something platform. But this is all on the same
If
level
I
as you.
Stand here. I would have changed again, of course, to my long range weapon.
Yes, of course, no problem.
Before going in.
Yeah.
If I'm standing here, is it 2 zones or 3 zones to hit this guy?
2, because of the diagonal 2, mate. Yeah. I'll call that 2. You're only over 1 for a tiny bit. That's definitely at least long range for him, though.
Then so it's long range.
You going for the Gigapede, are you? So that's 1, 2.
I was gonna go for the guy.
Okay, the Gigapede would be. The guy's long range. The Gigapede would be extreme range.
Yes, so I'm going for the guy because
That's your ideal.
if I see they are holding the Gigapedes with chains, so they are trained, I want to try to take those Gigapedes and bring them with me. New pets. Wait, I can... Yeah, moving inside the same zone isn't an action, right?
It's still a movement. You're still moving.
Yeah, but it's not it doesn't count as a minor action in the same zone, does it?
You still got a move and a minor action. Yeah. You still do a minor action as well.
Then I'll aim.
Yep.
Because
for your reroll.
I get stuff when I aim, right?
Yeah, you get a couple of things with it.
When you take the aim minor action and then make a ranged attack with a two-handed weapon with the accurate actuality, you can specify a hit location target without increasing difficulty. So yeah, I'm going to aim for the head.
Nice.
One success.
I believe they only have one to hit. Yep, that's a hit. You may roll damage. You've hit him in the head because long range is your ideal range for that gun, isn't it?
Long range. It's a long range weapon now.
Yeah, so that's only one success needed. So you may roll damage.
Yeah, but now because I use aim, it doesn't increase the.
Nope.
And you know what? Should I?
thought it was
Yeah,
you
why
to
not?
reroll
I'm
one
going
of
to
them.
use my fire rate.
And because you're aiming, you also get to reroll the 19 if you want.
Yeah.
You can reroll the 19
You
too.
know what? Why not? Let's cancel this one first. And then it would be
Perception, energy,
Perception.
weapons.
energy weapons. Two
Hey.
successes then.
2 success, you gain an action point. You're up to 4.
Then I will roll the damage, and yes, I am going to use my fire rate.
How many of it? Full fire rate?
2.
To add 2 extra shots. Wow. Piercing 2 and vicious 1. So that's 7 plus 5 for the vicious 1 is 12.
Yeah.
Which it's ignoring any damage. So
12
piercing.
12
piercing.
energy damage to his head. He is not dead, but he very much has a crippled head.
Well, I
That's
think you would also have some brain damage because it's piercing 24.
The piercing just ignores armor, remember. Piercing just ignores armor. The vicious
well-
makes it 12.
He has a thick skull. Well, not anymore, but
Not anymore. Not anymore. He's very, very, very much hurt. His face is frazzled from the energy damage. And you can
that
see he's
would
blinded
be,
as well.
Let's see. Then I will only have 101 ammo left.
Only
I don't know if
101.
that's enough for a.
We'll need to do something about that. Anything else from you? Any extra actions?
No, let's leave it at this.
Okay. It's the Gigapede's turn. So, this child at Atom doesn't do anything, but this one turns round and looks at this one. So, sorry, this child of Atom turns round and he looks at this Gigapede. And he looks at the Gigapede and he does movements with his hands. You can all give me individually perception intelligence tests. Difficulty is 1 only. Perception, intelligence, difficulty 1. You can individually give me those rolls. Wait, has
Okay.
anyone got a light source? Are you guys, is this room lit up?
I mean,
I got lights. I mean, I got my. I thought I had eyes.
These guys have got lights, actually. These guys have got lights.
Perception, intelligence. You can do that because you have or
Sorry.
perception or intelligence.
Sorry. Yeah. Intelligence or perception with...
Okay.
With...
Survival.
speech.
Speech.
Intelligence, perception with speech. Intelligence or
Huh.
perception with speech, whatever's better for you. Intelligence or perception. Difficulty 1. That's the roll. That's the
Perception
roll.
then.
For all of us.
Anyone who wants to make this roll can make this roll.
3. Ooh, that's some
So
AP right
it's
there.
a speech test.
Speech test.
No points in speech,
Right. Well,
and I
I'm not
rolled
gonna do it.
1.
So you can tell that he is using American Sign Language. Oh, excellent! A complication. Before I do anything
Well, for
with
that one,
that complication,
The
are
one
you
that
spending
has
any
the
luck?
Best speech of us all.
No, I don't care enough.
Okay, so with
Some
that,
luck yet.
I get to add a couple of more enemies to the thing. Then this is happy days.
You're not successful on that either because your difficulties increased because it was a charisma, because speech is charisma test.
No, because he said you may also roll with intelligence.
No, yeah, it was intelligence. It wasn't. It was.
But
it
he
was
did
intelligence or
speech
perception.
intelligence.
It was intelligence or perception.
But
speech.
he rolled
Speech
speech,
isn't
intelligence.
on charisma. It wasn't a charisma roll. He's
It's a
understanding.
charisma check.
It's not a charisma check. It was a speech
No.
check that wasn't with charisma. It was not a charisma
Yeah, he
check.
would have me talking. This is visual
Yeah,
speech.
you're working out
He's kind of
by looking at what they're doing with their hands. You've got the intelligence to work out the intelligence or the perception to work out that the speech that they're using is American Sign Language.
I'm gonna get the book.
Fuck off. I know the rules inside out, mate.
I got the book. I got the book.
Right, so you know that they're using American Sign Language anyway, but I get to add 2 children of Atom to the scene. So let me just quickly, sorry, my music stopped. Fix that, and then I'm going to roll some... initiatives for these guys. Guys, bear with me. I'm doing before tank because it's fun. Okay. So the Gigapedes are going to move. Let me just check their sheet. So it's going to move 1, 2 zones. So it's in that one. Which means it's 1, 2 zones away from you. Well, no, it's over that corner, and I gave you that as 1, so it's 1 zone away from you. Which is medium range, which is the ideal range for its weapon. So it's going to spit at you. Norm?
Ooh.
Disgusting.
What do I have for action points? I've got 3, I'm going to spend 1.
Oh, I guess
Complication.
complication.
1 success and a complication. Now, with the complication, I'm just going to give you guys an action point. Oh no, you've got 6.
Aw.
I need to do something else, right? So, he's going to do 1 less damage with his damage. That's all. We'll ignore the first damage dice on this roll. But it's 1 required to hit you, so... So we're ignoring the first dice I said, so that's 2 radioactive with burst. There's no one else in your zone, so the burst doesn't go off. So it's 2 poison. No, it's 2 poison damage.
Oh.
And 1 radioactive effect. You also take 1 radiation damage, but you're immune.
he's like radiation. Oh, that tickled, sir.
But I still have action points, so I'm going to spend the 2 of them, and I'm going to spit at you again, you little bastard.
But did I get damage or?
You took 2
What
poison
is an
damage.
energy type, right? Is it poison energy type?
Oh, I need to hit your a body part as well. It's poison. It's poison, not energy. It's poison damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, wait, because I don't know what
Right
poison
leg.
damage does.
Right
but-
leg.
Oh, what's nice? I'm immune to poison.
Yeah, you're a robot.
A
I
ghoul is
might
not.
also be.
I don't think a ghoul's immune to poison. You're immune to radiation, but not poison. I'm pretty sure. Double check on your sheet. It'll say somewhere. It'll say in your traits.
Yeah, but I'm looking for poison damage. What it does.
Damage via poison. Let me get a core rulebook out and we'll find out. Damage.
I think this is the first time we dealt with poison.
I think it's first time
Right?
we've
Yeah.
had poison damage, yeah.
Yeah, poison damage. It has toxins, chemicals, and creatures, stings, and barbs. But what does it do?
So, do you have any poison damage resistance on your right leg on your armor?
No, I don't have any poison resistance that I know
so
of.
it's like acid basically. So it burns through, it gets through it. You don't have any resistance to it. So you take 2 points of damage. It would be +1 radiation damage, but you don't take the radioactive damage.
That's just nasty.
So, how much radiation damage?
1. 2 poison and 1 radiation.
So, only 2, because I don't see what poison damage actually does. So it's just normal
It's like,
damage then I think.
consider it like acid burns or something. it's toxic damage to you through a poison. So consider it like it's got like an acid spit or something like that, like alien blood, like xenomorph blood, something like that. Picture that.
Then now I am at my normal damage max, hit point at max.
Is that your well-rested one's gone, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm spending my action points to have another attack on you.
You bastard.
Yeah.
Well, at least these guys don't have Action Boy.
Now he's got a complication again.
Oh, a complication.
He hits you. One damage. I'll do his complication. In fact, complication we'll just ignore.
No.
We'll ignore the first dice again. We'll ignore the first dice on the damage again. That's what we'll do.
No, wait. He doesn't hit me.
Oh yeah, because of the increased difficulty. Yeah, he doesn't
Exactly.
hit me. Correct, Scoon. Correct.
But he's still. Is there a different complication though?
I'm going to deal with the complication in a second, but that one's going to move. Yeah, so his complication is going to be.
Can that one move on the through the walls?
It's big enough. It's going to climb up on top of it. So let me deal with his complication first.
Isn't this the sewer? So wouldn't this go up to the?
Oh, you're right. You're
top
right.
of the
Yeah,
sewer?
you're right, Scoon. You're right. You're right. So let me deal with the complication first. I'm going to say that he's just going to take some damage from. He's gonna spit on himself and cause himself damage. It was one complication, so I'm gonna roll 1 damage. Somebody roll me 1 damage dice.
I'd say probably Scoon because the one's attacking him.
Yeah, feel free to roll me a damage dice, Scoon. Just 1. It's gonna burn itself. That's what it's gonna do with the complication.
Okay. 1 damage die or?
1 damage dice, please.
Well, I'm glad I robot. Ooh.
So it's gonna take 1 poison damage to its own leg. Or to itself. Doesn't really matter the body part, but it's gonna take 1 damage. It's gonna damage itself.
What leg?
With
What
its
leg? Because it's a centipede, so
Yeah.
roll
So
for which leg? So roll a D. Is it a?
D30.
It's a centipede, so roll a D1000.
Nah, it burns itself for 1 damage. Not enough. It's not enough that the body part matters 1. So okay. The other one, he's not going to climb up on that wall, is he? So he's going to go around here to that zone there next to the wall, which means he's 2 zones away from you. So it's a medium range weapon. He's got 2 difficulty to hit you. It's agility tests as well, is it? You're wrong. It's, yeah. Charisma and agility tests, not intelligence. Okay, so this one's going to spit at you. Needs difficulty. It's got difficulty 2 to hit you.
Oh.
Right.
I'm rolling a lot of complications
I'm rolling
today,
loads of
dude.
complications. Roll me another another damage dice then, and this one's going to spit on himself for some damage as well, potentially. He tries to spit at you, and he just kind of dribbles.
Yeah, I'll throw
And he
one.
does 1
yes.
damage to himself. Okay. So that's the turn of the Gigapede's over, because I don't have action points. So, it's the Children of Atom Fanatics now. We've got one here. He is going to... Oh no, this is the one with the injured face.
Yeah.
So, damage effects, injuries. Head. You're momentarily dazed and lose your normal actions in your next turn. Can spend action points for extra actions as normal. Cannot see clearly, so you increase the difficulty of all tests with live vision by +2. Well, I don't have any action points, so he can't do anything, I'm afraid, with his turn. So
Good that
this
you
one...
did that. Good that you did that.
So this one is going to... He's going to run over here. And he's going to take cover. Remember, this is higher than this. So he's got cover behind this wall here. And this one is going to run up to here. He lets go of the chains and runs up to there. And Dread Alert's turn.
Okay. Alright. So I see this and I'm looking at it, I was like, well, this is not good. So I was. So if I wanted a full run into this right here, would that be like the whole action, like my whole movement in action?
You doing to where? Sorry, I was replying to somebody.
So I'm currently here. I want to get to here.
So that'd be one.
So if I get the
that's a sprint. That's across one whole zone. So that's 2 zones. So that's to there. You can only get to there. You can't even get to this one. You can only get to this one. That's a sprint because it's 2 zones. Well, no, it's not because you're moving to there is 1 zone because you're moving from there.
Yeah.
So there to that zone is 1. So you could move to that one with a sprint. Yes. It'd be a major
so
action. So it means to attack, you're spending action points.
That's my plan.
So are you moving into that zone? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm facing off with them. I'm like, and then like like with the new stuff in hand, I'm like, ha. I'm looking at it. I'm like, punch.
Is this you with the staff of Atom? Is it? Let's see how this goes.
No, I had the stuff at Adam, and he was like, he has it. He just goes, he holds it, but he just punches with his left hand because he's still in hand.
Anyway, right? Okay. Give me a punch then.
All right, can you take 2 AP away though?
Yes, I can.
Okay, and can you take 1 more because I'm adding extra dice?
Yep.
Okay, thank you very much.
Well, you gain 2 action points because you only need 1 to hit it.
Okay, I'm gonna spend one of those. Wait.
Because you sprinted, so that was a second major action, wasn't it? So you needed it was difficulty 2, so you gain 1 action point.
I'm gonna use that to damage.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like it's like gotta kill one of these things. I don't want them to kill Norm.
The damage, okay.
Yep.
Maybe I want to die.
That's 8 with 4 piercing, right? Give me the body part while I check what his resistances are. This is energy damage, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
what's my look?
So you're ignoring his resistances. Your through his damage resistance.
Yeah, let me roll where it needs to go.
Seven would be his body. Okay.
Internal bleeding, sir.
Yeah, let me double check it. I think it's a big creature, so it does take 7 damage to do a. Oh no, it's not. It's not a big creature, so it is only 5 to do a wounded body.
Yeah,
part,
but
right?
even though it wasn't the big creature, it does get more than 5 damage. I mean.
Yep. So you do 5. What did you do to it?
8.
8 with a Pierce 4.
Yeah, let me make sure I'm on the right one. 8 damage. Okay, so you do injure its body. So it's taken the eternal bleeding. Now, when does that happen? At the end of your turn or its? It's the end of its turn, isn't it?
I think at the end of his turn. So I take the one to the left.
Yeah,
I did the one to the left.
It is the one to the left.
Okay.
It's just because it's big. The thing's way over there.
Oh no, that's totally fine. So yeah, and like it's like back in my hand, like I have this thing. It's like I smack it. I'm like kind of playful. Yeah.
That was your second major action, wasn't it? So it's Ronnie's turn.
Yep. No. That's all I could do. But I'm kind of smacking it, just pissing it off with the top of the staff. I'm like, ha ha.
Right, Ronnie, what's it going to be?
So these creature things. There's also some but there's some people in the other room as well, right?
Yeah. So there are 2 children of Atom here, and there are the 2 children of Atom fanatics here, and the 1 children of Atom fanatic up here.
But so they're controlling the creatures. They're not just.
You saw one of them talking in American Sign Language to the creature.
Okay, so fair enough. Oh, I don't have that skill to control animals in this game, so I can't do anything.
It is a
with
perk.
that.
It is a perk. There is a perk for it in this game.
Yeah, dog meat.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I've got it
Animal friend.
in
There's
different. Yeah.
There's one for other animals as well.
Yep. Mhm.
I don't think this counts as an animal. I think this counts as a mutated
Well,
creature.
Well, I mean, either way, it's something interesting. people to know about, but I don't have that skill.
You've
So,
certainly not seen anything like this before. It's the width of a horse and 3 times the length, and it's a giant centipede.
Okay, I'm gonna run up the
Yeah, with all
stairs,
those
and then I
legs,
can
it's hard to
get
keep track of them.
here.
Okay, so that's a sprint, so that's a major action, because you move 2 zones. But that's fine, you can move to anywhere in that zone with a major action.
I mean, I want to kind of like duck behind these
you
boxes.
want to get cover behind the barrels? Right, okay, I'll give you some cover behind the barrels. Yeah.
Yeah, and oh yeah, and then my robot, because then I'll get my AC goes up if he's right next to me, and he'll come as well.
Okay.
So I know I'm not hiding. They know where I am, but at least I've got a bit of cover.
Are you trying to hide, or are you just taking cover?
No, I'm just trying to get cover.
Okay,
Yeah.
Are you doing
So,
anything else? Are you
if my
taking a shot?
I don't think I can, right? If I
You can
move
because they're on a lower level, but they're big, so you can easily see them. It would just be an extra major action, so it would cost you 2 action points. That's all.
Oh, okay. I'll do that then.
Have you got action girl?
And then I can.
Do you get the decreased difficulty?
Nah,
You don't have action
I don't
girl.
think I've got action. I've not got action girl, no.
Okay, which gun are you using?
The rifle.
Which is medium range, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you're diagonally, you're only 1 zone away from that one, so you can hit the first one at medium range. So that's only difficulty 1.
Yeah.
But it is a perception test, isn't it, Chris?
Okay.
So this one you do have increased difficulty because you're an alcoholic. So this one is difficulty 2.
Okay.
There is 1 action point in the pot.
Will that get rid of it?
Well, an action point just gives you the 3rd dice.
Fuck it, I'll use it. So I
Okay.
get 1 extra dice,
one
right?
melee.
Dice. And you need 2 successes. That is
got
one
one
success, so you miss. Remember to reduce your ammo, and that will be your turn. Now it's the
Okay.
Children of Atom. The Children of Atom are going to rush to support their allies of Atom, so that's, they're moving 2 zones, so 1, he's going to move to, he's going to go, same as him, they're both going to move to there. Now this one is going to, in fact, they're both from that zone, they're both going to be able to take shots at red alert, and one of them's going to be able to get some cover actually. So that's 2 zones to red alert, so that's long range, and the Children of Atom are armed with a close range. No, I'm looking at the wrong one, that's the Fanatic. The Children of Atom have a medium range weapon, so that's difficulty 2. I don't have any action points, okay. That is 2 successes, that's 3 successes, so I gain 1 action point. And that's a hit on you with the first one.
Who are they attacking?
Red alert, so that's 4 with 1 piercing, and stun and blast. What does blast do again? Well, it hits everyone in the zone, doesn't it?
Does
Yeah.
that include the creature? Is that including the creature?
Yeah. So, first of all, we need to work out which body part it hits you on.
Blast.
Mhm.
Blast.
9 is the left arm. What's your energy damage reduction on your left arm?
Wait. How does a gamma gun have blast?
Is it not supposed to?
I believe blast is more like a.
Grenades and bombs. I might have
Yeah.
made a mistake there.
Blast is not even a damage effect.
Yeah,
Yeah. Burst, breaking, persistent, piercing X,
No,
radioactive.
no, the
threat,
No,
malicious.
the gamma gun has blast and inaccurate.
it does have blast, does it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it
Well,
doesn't
it's
have
quality.
It doesn't,
Aye, blast is a
It's a
quality.
it doesn't
quality.
have pierce.
Okay, so I've listed it as an effect, but it's a quality. But still, it doesn't matter because there's nobody else.
When you
But
make an attack with a blast weapon, you do not target a single opponent. Instead, select a single zone you can see, and make the appropriate skill test to attack with a basic difficulty of 2.
Okay.
If you succeed, every
Oh.
creature and other damageable target in that zone suffers the weapon's damage.
So I
If you
don't
fail,
gain an
a
action
misplaced
point
attack
if
is
the
less
difficulty was
effective.
higher.
Roll only
Okay.
half the weapons.
Okay, so that should okay. So it's 4 energy damage with 1 piercing. Have you got, what's your energy resistance in your left arm, Max?
2.
So I ignore 1 of that. So I do 4 damage. So I do 3 damage to your left arm. And 3 damage to this boy as well. Okay. And the second one is going to shoot at red alert. And that's not a hit.
Nope.
Okie
Nope.
dokie. Tank.
Lad. What would you like me to do? Fight?
Up to you,
Let's
mate.
have a look.
I'll check. What
That's one zone.
That's one zone only, yep.
And then if I do the thing where I go to the second zone, I can't then...
If you go to a second zone,
Attack.
it's a major action, so to attack would cost you action points. That's what it means.
Okay,
Do you have action
well, I'll
boy?
do that then.
3.
I'll go here.
And you have
then I'll
action
just
boy,
use
don't you?
action boy. Yeah.
So the difficulty doesn't go up. Now, it's in the next zone, but because it's such a large creature, there's no increased difficulty to hit it. So it's just normal. That's 2, so you gain an action point.
Nice.
That's a whole load of breaking vicious
Yeah.
damage. That's 8 with 4 vicious,
10,
so that's 12.
11, 12.
And then was that on, that's on this one here, eh? The right hand
Yeah.
side one. So he's taking 12 damage for a start. So he's getting an injured body
stunned.
part. Which injured body part is it?
Uh,
He's also stunned.
D20 for that.
And you break his armor for that body part. That's one of his
Torso.
legs.
Head?
Oh no, it's torso. It's torso.
Oh, so it has the bleeding torso too.
It has also the
Nice.
broken torso, yeah. Very nice tank. But that was your second major action. So unless you've got any minor actions you'd like to do, that's your turn. You good?
That's it, yeah.
Round 2, Norm. It's your turn.
I'm going to move a little bit to the side so I have the range, the long range.
Yep.
Are you taking the guys to the north or
Go
the,
for
or the
this
shit to
one,
the south?
the one next to red alert.
No, I'm going
No,
to. I'm going to take those guys up there. They're still in the same range.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, get rid of this because we can handle the big fuckers.
They are currently long range, which is your ideal range for your
So
favorite
I am
weapon.
going to shoot at the top one first,
Okay. You've got 1 action point. Should you choose to do anything with it?
and I'm aiming at
You
the
are-
head
Did you move?
in the same zone. That's not then.
Yeah. So yeah, you can move and aim in the same round then. Yeah, without any cost.
Yeah, because if it's in the same zone, it doesn't cost
It
any.
doesn't cost your minor action to move, although you just can't do any more moves. Yes, you can still do another minor action in that round. It's far it's the way I interpret it anyway.
Yeah,
Let's see,
I
roll the
see.
18.
Movement is a free action unless it's 2 in a different zone.
It's a free action in the same zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
think you reroll the 18.
that's-
That is 1 success, which is what you need. Are you hitting the guy on the left or the guy on the right?
the top one.
Okay. Give me a damage roll then, and did you pick
I'll
did
just
you
do
pick a body
normal.
part when you did aim?
Hmm?
Did you pick a body part when you did aim? You can do that at no increased difficulty.
The head.
Remember the sniper?
And did you?
Rerolled 18. You forgot that.
And you can reroll the 18, yes.
Oh yeah, I can re-roll that 18.
So that's another
there you go.
success. So that is an action point gained,
Exactly.
and that is a shitload of damage. 10 with
That
6
is
piercing and 3 vicious. That's 13 with 6
11
piercing.
of- 13 damage with 6 piercing.
pick a body
Yep.
part. Oh, you did pick a body part, didn't you? It was the head, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, headshot.
I'm a sniper, so I'm going for the head.
You vaporize his head in true Fallout style. The whole head just vaporizes.
No,
and a
no.
headless body drops.
True Fallout style. Wait, video game or TV show?
Video
Because
game.
it's video game, yes, entire head. Video
Entire
game,
head.
it could also just be like only the bottom jaw stays there.
Whole head just disintegrates. There's nothing
Okay.
even left of it. It doesn't disintegrate into blood or vapor or anything. It just disappears because it was the energy weapon. You plasmatize it. And he is very much dead, Schoon. Would you like to do anything else?
You know what? Let's just use the action point for another attack.
Okay.
I think I can take it.
Increase difficulty because you don't have action, boy, do you?
I don't have action boy, but that's why I said I think I can take it.
You need 2 successes. But you're
And
still
I'll
aiming.
aim
You've,
at the
you've
other
still, you've
guy.
still got a free reroll in one.
Yep.
Oh no, because you're actually moving again. So to aim again would cost you another minor action, which would cost.
Yes, so and
an
we
action
don't
point.
have
So you
action
don't-
points for
you
that.
don't- Yeah, so you don't have aim on
No.
this one. This game's rules are fucking convoluted,
See?
but that's 1 action point gain because you only need 2. You may roll damage, sir.
Like I said, I'm confident I'm able to
Yeah,
to
mate.
do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sniper
I have a target of 15.
It means
That's
you've got,
pretty
which
high.
means you've got a 75% chance to get a success on each roll.
So that would be
Uh,
6, 7, 8, 9
So that's
damage.
9 with
with,
6 piercing.
6 piercing again.
And roll me a body
body part.
part. Because you didn't have the free pick a body part this time.
Nope.
It will be crippled because he only has 1 energy resistance. The
Oh,
groin.
the head. The head.
1 and 2 is
No,
the head, 3 is the groin.
I said great. Oh, okay. So that's the butt. That's the chest, right?
Which counts as torso, yeah. 3 to 8 is torso, but we call 3 the balls just for fun. The 3 is the balls just for
Yeah.
fun. So he's got a crippled torso, which means at the end of his turn he takes 2 dice of internal bleeding damage.
Yay.
And that's you done a lot of the actions, Norm. So it's the Gigapede's turns again. So the one that's attacking Red Alert first, the one that's on the left, I have 0 action points. That sucks.
Yeah, I know the one on the right's done. So
He's going to attack with his pincers this time.
haha, I have. I don't know if the parry. The parry's supposed to do something. Since I have it in hand.
You better look up parry.
Uh,
You better look it up.
okay, give me.
I think
Yeah, that's what I'm about to
deflect
figure out.
some of the damage or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do.
Look up parry while I run
I have a weapon.
AFK for 2 seconds.
Parry.
You-
When an enemy attempts to make a melee attack against you, we're wielding. You may spend 1 AP to add 1 defense to your against the attack.
1 damage reduction or 1 defense.
1 defense.
So if you spend an action point, that means you're a defense 2 to hit and he would miss. So with that weapon,
I'm
you
gonna
can,
do that.
you can spend an action point
Yep.
and just parry this attack.
Yep.
That's
Beep.
pretty cool. That's
Yep.
pretty cool, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so
That's
the other
how I
one.
really
I
good.
can parry and I can still punch.
That is cool.
Parry
That
and
is
punch.
cool. So the other one's going to attack Tank then.
I thought it was stunned, right?
Oh, the other one is. Was it stunned? Yeah, he's stunned.
Yeah.
And he has the crippled body
Yeah.
part. This one has a crippled body part as well, the crippled torso. So this one actually has to roll 2 damage dice first before we move on to the other
I
one.
think both of them do, don't they?
Yeah, this one's doing it because it's the end of his turn.
Yeah.
He takes 2 damage.
Ooh, nice.
And the other one is going to attack. So he's stunned, so he would need to spend action points to do anything. And I don't have action points, so it's the Children of Atom Fanatics' turns. Right. So this one is going to climb up here, but that would be a major action.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's
let
that,
me
Ronnie?
see. Hang on. So he makes it up there, but so that would be his major action to do that. So he doesn't have action points, so he can only do a minor action. So he pulls out a melee weapon. So you'll see he will pull out a super sledge. You see him pull out a super sledge like the tank has. And the other one, this one here.
Ronnie, run! Ronnie, run!
This one here, he had the crippled. He's stunned, so he still can't do anything. Oh no, it's only your next turn stun, isn't it? So he's going to take a shot.
No, but isn't he still has that whatever it is for him?
No, he was stunned just, and that only lasts one
Which
round.
one?
This one.
No. Is if he's stunned? I thought he had that symbol. I thought he was like crippled or something.
This one has internal bleeding.
Yeah, this one has an injured head, which was stunned, but that's gone now. But he's blinded, so he's got his difficulties increased by 2 for anything that includes perception. So he's going to try the climb as well. So he's going to do the same athletic strength test, but he needs 3 successes.
Which is kind of weird because it does still mean that he can just use aim, can shoot, and everything, even though that does that.
If
he also uses perception.
Yeah,
in
so
a
he
way.
fails. So he's going to fall, and because he's blind, I'm saying that he is going to fall prone. So let me pop a wee thing
nice.
on him. You can have something for prone. And the last one is up here. He's just going to move 2 zones. And we move on to Red Alert's turn.
All right. Well, I look over to Ronnie. It's like run, and I'm gonna go smash the fucker right in front of me.
I mean, I might just push this one over and land on the other one, so it's fine.
That'd be a strength test, and I think they might be a little stronger than you. I would say just run either to. Like hell, you could run over to here, I guess.
Yeah,
like, run like robot.
I've got my robot as well, so yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
Also, don't forget Ronnie has a bayonet.
Let's try and beat these guys before we have to end.
Yeah, remember, Ronnie also has a bayonet on the end of that combat rifle.
Oh, are these guys or girls?
Haven't rolled for it yet. So we'll go. The one closest to Ronnie is number 1, the next one is number 2, and the one up the top is number 3, okay? And I'll just do odds, evens. Odds male, evens female.
Okay.
Ignore the 4th dice. So, male, female, male. So this one here is the female one. One with the spanner is female.
Okay.
Let's do.
Gonna push.
We'll do the surviving child of Atom up here as well, actually. So odds male, evens female. Don't know why I rolled 2 dice. Evens was female, so that one's female also. Spanner. Okay. Don't know why a spanner means female, but we're using.
So how is this guy looking?
This one's very hurt. This one on the left.
Okay, so
it looks very injured.
Yep. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy 1 from you.
Okay. Thank
you.
Right,
so that gives me a die.
Gives me 1.
That's fine. And that gives me 1 for us.
That gives you 1 back, yes.
Yep. Let's see, roll the damage. I'm gonna keep that 1 floating for us. And smash. And you go away, sir.
Unlucky on that damage. That's 5 with 2 piercing.
Mm-hmm. Let me see where it's going.
Yeah, where's it going?
Where's it?
4 of them? Or 3 of them?
What? No, and the question is this enough to kill it, or do I have to roll luck to roll 3 more?
This is not going to kill it. That's not going to kill it.
I'm gonna spend luck to get rid of to add 3 more.
Okay, go for it.
Roll 3 of those.
Roll 3 more dice.
Okay.
And this could be enough to kill it if they added.
Okay.
I will refresh your luck after this quest, which is basically after this scene.
Yeah.
There we go. So that's 8.
I will just finish this quest because even though it's almost 10, I will.
So that was enough, Max. That one is dead.
Okay, good. No, that was still a body part. It's like
Which is the torso. She smashed its torso.
All right. So that was my thing. I haven't moved yet, so I'm gonna move over here to the left. and kind of give a blocking thing to. If you guys are gonna come down to him, they have to go through me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So, it's now Ronnie's turn.
I was like, run, Ronnie! Get behind me!
Yeah.
They got super sledges.
I mean, I'll fire as I move away from them, I guess.
Well, if you
'Cause
move
then I
away
can-
one zone, you're then one zone away, which is the ideal range for your medium range weapon. So if you move and then fire,
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. So,
I thought you'd probably go right here and shoot.
so move to there and
Yeah.
shoot. Okay. So that's just one zone away, which is ideal range for your medium range weapon. So it's one difficulty to hit him.
Oh, and you get assistance from your robot. So the robot's right there. You get assistance to it.
If
Right?
you hit, the robot gets to automatically do damage, I believe. If it's next.
yeah. So that's a
That's very much a hit.
Ooh,
That's
three
Three
successes.
successes.
two action
Successes.
points gained. Yep, that's 2 action points gained, and I think your robot gets to automatically roll a certain number of damage dice, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'll click on that button as well. Let's do the damage. Oh, damage wasn't great.
Not the best. 2 physical. Watch body part.
7.
Torso.
I don't think he added. I don't think he added the robot too. So
Oh,
Yeah.
and I'm doing the robot now, yeah.
So none of that
Yeah.
2 gets through. Unfortunately,
Okay.
he's got enough resistance for that.
Okay, and then the robot
The robot gets to roll
automatically
as well.
gets automatic hit, I think.
Yep.
What does it say? Blah,
It gets an
blah,
automatic
blah.
melee hit, but it rolls half its damage dice, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, I was just reading it. Texas. Oh, yeah, it's got to be. Yeah, but it can be a ranged or a melee attack.
Okay.
Blah blah blah. That's automatically hits. Yeah, but it's half damage.
Automatically
To a
hits,
minimum
but
of-
it's half its damage dice. Okay. Go
So I
ahead.
just need to roll the damage. Is
Yep.
a flamer classed as the ones, or do I have to use the
You can
both
use,
ones?
yeah,
I mean,
no,
but I
you
think
can use the
flamer's-
flamer. You're,
I think
you're free to
flamer's
use the
close up.
flamer. Yeah, you're free to use the flamer.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay, well, we'll do
Oh,
half
nice.
damage, and when I do it, I count the first dice, so it's 4, but you don't get any effects. You don't get the persistent, so that's 4
Okay.
energy damage. Now, his energy resistance is 4. He has 4 energy damage resistance, so he soaks it.
Wow.
I'm afraid.
yeah,
I mean, it's
Yeah.
only half that anyway. Remember, because it's half of that, so it's only a 3 or 2.
No, it's
depending on how you roll.
no. So you're rolling half. So I'm just counting the first 3 dice, rather than the
Okay,
second 3
yeah.
dice. So you got 4
Okay.
damage with no effects. So it doesn't
Mhm.
get the persistent, and he's got 4 energy resistance, so it doesn't get through. So he survived both
Okay.
those attacks without any damage.
Oh,
Actually,
Well, my
Damn.
robot's moving in front of me as well. Then.
okay. Now it's this normal child of Atom. He's going to. Now
he's still stunned, isn't he?
Yeah, he is stunned and female, that's what the other one means. So he's stunned, so I actually need 2 action points to do anything other than move. With 1 action point he can move. So he's going to move with 1 action point to there.
Don't forget he get his bleeding damage.
This guy doesn't have internal bleeding.
I believe he did. Because I shot him in the groin.
Well, this one here. Okay. So yeah, I think you're right actually. 2 seconds.
The other one was dead in 1 shot.
So he takes 1 damage, which is very significant for him at this point, actually. So that's the end of his turn. He's just moving. Tank.
Turn around and hit that guy. Oh no, wait. Are those 2 dead or?
Not both of them.
No,
just
he
one.
kills the big one. He still has
This
enough points.
one's
He can
dead.
kill that one and turn around and swing on the other one.
That's 2 action points
Job.
gained. You're up to 5 action points. Remember, you're a melee weapon user. You can throw up to 3 action points in extra damage. Wow. 8 with 5 breaking and 5
And still
vicious.
stunned.
So it's 13.
Still
So it's
stunned.
13 damage.
13 damage.
It's going to be dead. And its torso.
At the body.
So,
And he's not going to fall down because he's also stunned.
yeah, you splat it across the sewer floor. It is dead-o.
I mean, I would say if Tank goes after the guy on the prone effects, I think you get advantages on that guy because I think it's a 0 to hit him.
So you didn't. Yep. So you're doing a. Now that would cost you 2 action points because it's a 2-zone move, but that's fine.
That's one zone.
There's
Oh,
only one.
no, sorry.
You were here.
I thought it was one.
You were here, so that's 2
boy was
zones.
over the two.
Yeah.
I only seen the line when you moved it.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you've done an attack. So that would be a second major action to sprint to get to there, so you can't attack.
But I was here, so if I went here,
If you just went to there, you could attack. But although zones are squishy, he is at this side of the zone trying to climb the. Saying that, he fell down. I'll say you could hit him at an increased difficulty like before because he's in the next zone, but you've got a big weapon. But he's prone, so the difficulty goes down to 0. It goes up to 1 because you're increased. So you can make a melee attack on him with increased difficulty. Cost you 2 action points because it's a second major action.
Add 2 to damage. I say you could add 2 to damage.
You gained 2. No, you gained 1 because it was difficulty 1. So you're up to 4 action points.
11, 12,
And you
13,
do-
14 damage.
Guy had
Breaking and stunned.
Guy had 3 hit points left. He's absolutely just goes fucking splat again. Another one. Body parts go in all
Dude,
directions. An arm goes this way, a leg goes that way.
But imagine that's 3 more extra sledges for a tank who breaks when he gets the next one.
Yeah, these guy. In fact, it's a modded super sledge. This guy has. I'll do the inventories off session again. I'll do the inventories off session. But that guy has a modded super sledge actually. But that'll be it for Tank's turn.
Tank also has a modded super sledge.
Tank also has a modded super sledge already, but he could have a spare. He could have 2 spares.
No, that's what I'm saying. There's an extra one. There's
He could
like
have 3
this one does
spares,
this one. There's like which one? He's like golf clubs.
You notice
on
the other
super
2.
sledges.
These 2 are also carrying what look like modded super sledges. All 3 of them have got modded super sledges. You said you wanted it a wee bit tougher. This is actually this encounter is exactly how the book intends it. I haven't added anything to this actually, to be fair. But it's Tank's turns over. It's Norm.
This one's too high to a hit, I think, isn't it?
Where are you?
just smoked
It's
the ball.
uphill.
No,
It's uphill.
I would increase your difficulty by 1. So whatever the difficulty is, I would increase it by 1 only because you've only got half of him. You can only see the top half of him.
Then I think I am, because there's also one here.
Mm-hmm.
I will not do the. Wait, how much is it to buy a minor action?
Minor actions 1.
Then I will buy a minor action because I moved.
Right.
So I aim on his head, on
Yep.
this one's head.
Yep. And that's long range, so that's your ideal range. So it's difficulty 1 only.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I do it.
Very nice.
Ooh,
Okay, so you gain 2 action points. You're up to 6 action points.
nice.
This encounter's going swimmingly for you guys. That's
7, 8, 9,
11.
11.
11 with 8 piercing.
8 pierce. Ooh,
11
weird,
with 8
weird,
piercing.
weird. Hit the head, and stun him.
Yeah, I aimed at the head. I used aim. That's why I bought a minor action.
Jeez, okay. That one's got a stunned head now. Still alive.
Yes, I can't move.
Still alive.
This
But you
guy
can't
has
move without
stunned
action
head
points.
syndrome.
You can't do anything without action points when you're stunned, basically.
Yep.
It's only for 1 round, though. His stun will be gone now.
Before I.
Oh no, you are still
Yeah,
stunned. You're
yeah.
still stunned until the injury is removed. Actually, it's not just for 1 round. You're
Yeah.
stunned. It's until the injury is removed. You're stunned.
Stunned is always.
There's a million rules in this game. I feel sorry for the viewers sometimes.
I mean, we're learning some stuff.
Oh,
We figured this
mate,
out. Oh shit!
We've got it now. We've nailed it now. Like,
But that's my turn.
okay, it's the Children of Atom Fanatics' turn now. So, We've got... This one's dead. This one's going for Ronnie.
I say, come on, ugly. I'm sitting there. Come on.
He's going to attempt to smack Ronnie.
Yeah, the robot doesn't really
Robot's
do
not...
anything for him.
Come on, sitting there like.
No, but I think the robot gives you
Okay.
increased... Doesn't the robot give you increased defense or something, Martin? Gives you something.
Yeah, as long as it's next to me, I think I get an extra 2.
Next to you, I believe, in this game is in the same zone.
Yes.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
believe
yeah.
that's what it does. Has to be a 2
So what does
successes
it
to
give
hit
you?
him.
Because does it give you an extra difficulty to hit? I know. Does it give you an extra +1
No,
of
no.
that? It gives you is it damage reduction? Is it?
It gives me a plus to my AC, so I get.
Difficulty to hit you, so they misses you then.
Yeah,
yeah.
what it is.
what's
Extra
it
bonus to your
called?
defense. That's really good.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sure
a miss then.
Defense.
Right.
That,
So his defense,
because of
it
that
would be
robot,
2 to hit him.
if it wasn't for that, that would have hit you. Because of the robot, that missed you.
I'm sure that's what. Yeah, I can. Oh, I can't even read it. Blah blah blah. Something. Oh, I'm sure I bought that, unless I'm getting confused. I thought I had
That's
something
weird.
that
The
literally
one with the
did that.
highest intelligence can read.
I don't think. Maybe not.
Maybe it was the other robot then, because I thought
Maybe.
I chose the thing where, yeah. Oh no, that's my perk. Sorry, I'm getting confused. Ronnie, I think, has the perk about the defense if her friends are nearby, but the robot counts as a friend. So I do have it, but it's under a different.
Oh yeah,
box.
what's the perk again? It's a really good one.
Yeah, it's like
Have to take
Vanguard.
defenses in action. Though.
Vanguard or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
have to
want to
ta-
say Vanguard.
Is it you have
yeah.
to take defenses
No,
in action?
if
Maybe.
you have that perk,
Yeah,
you
use
then
defenses
give us
to
an
be
extra
charged.
defense. Why are you every time staying behind and not helping us
wait,
win?
no, I think it's when she takes defenses in action, Chris. Is
Oh,
that
it's
right?
called bodyguards. Blah
Bodyguard.
blah blah. Each player character and companion other than you within close range of you increases your physical and energy DR by 1. So
Okay,
yeah.
so that it does increase your physical. Oh,
Because
your
the robots
physical and
need to,
energy DR. That's damage reduction.
Okay.
So it
Well,
does
that's
hit
all
you,
it
but it
does.
increases your DR. Right. Okay, so it is still a hit, but
Okay.
your DR is increased, which is your reduction. So it's 6
Six pierce,
with one piercing. So this is the body part. What's your
Oh, he did. Oh, did.
what's your
Wait,
energy?
he did. That means it should have another effect, I believe.
So energy. What's your energy resistance on your left arm?
Let me check.
And it's increased by 1 because of one ally.
Left arm, the energy one is 5 plus, I guess,
Plus
1.
one is 6.
So 6.
So he's got 1 piercing. So that means we're ignoring 1, which means you've got 5. So only 1 of that damage gets through. So he hits you for 1 damage.
Okay, cool. So
I've already taken it off you. I did it through your token.
Okay, cool.
So
Yeah,
that
me
was
too.
him.
No, it just changed the damage type to energy.
Yep. So that was him. And we've got
Yeah, I do need.
this one
you
left
guys
who's
do-
stunned.
You guys do need to be around me so I can get all this extra health. I
Yeah.
forgot that I chose
So
that.
Look.
He's
If
stunned
Ronnie
and I
stares
don't have
next to
action
me,
points.
I have that physical that goes up by 2.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy can't do anything because he's stunned and I don't have action points. So it's Red Alert's turn.
Yep. Red Alert's gonna come up here, and he's gonna go across, climb up, climb up, like basically go on the box
Are you
and
going
go
up
up.
the stair? Are you climbing up? Right. I want an athletics agility
Yeah.
difficulty 1 then.
Absolutely.
If you're climbing.
Yep. Let's see. Is it athletics, agility, or strength?
I'll let you roll it on strength. I'll let you use your strength as well.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 1 EP to give me an extra on the roll.
So you don't fall on your ass. It's a good plan.
Oh, and I'm
Oh,
gonna
you still
spend
fall on
one
your
of
ass.
my.
Oh, you're gonna spin a luck? Okay.
I spend my last luck to roll one of those.
Okay. I assume the 17.
Okay.
Doesn't matter actually. It makes no difference.
Yes. Yeah. Let's see. Strength plus athletics. Yay! We get an AP back.
You get an AP back. Aye, well done. So you're back up to 6 actually. So that's a major. That was a major action and a move action. So you can't move again. And if you want to do any attacks, it costs you action points.
I understand. I'm gonna hit him.
Okay, so
I'm
that's
gonna
2 action
knock him
points.
out. Yep, I'm gonna spend 2 action points on to hit him.
Yep.
And I'm gonna spend another action point to give me an
Get
extra
the extra
dice.
dice, okay? The old 2 and 1. Personal favourite, mine.
Yep. The 1, 2.
The old 2-1. Boom, boom. Oh yes, 2 with a complication, and you've not got any luck.
No, I'll take that, but I'm gonna
Okay.
roll. So, and I needed 2 to hit him, right? Because that was the next thing,
It's an
right?
extra action, so there's no action points gained. You've got a complication, which is fun, because I get to add 2 more children of Atom to the fight.
Okay.
Usually.
Let's see. I'm gonna spend take 1 AP to get 1 extra damage.
Okay.
At least I'm able to. get
8
some
with
more
2
targets.
piercing. So his energy reduction is 4, I think.
Okay.
So you're ignoring 2, so he's got 2 reductions, so he's taking 6 damage on which body part?
So I'm hoping the head or the chest. That's what I'm hoping.
The chest is, I think the chest.
Head
one
is-
is, the head's a good one. I think the head's probably the best one, but the chest's a good one
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I was saying
That's
this
the
for the
head.
help running out. Oh, it is the head. It is the head. He's stunned. Thank you, sir.
And takes, what was it?
Nice.
6 damage.
6 to the head.
Yeah, 6 to the head. Very nice, Max. Very nice.
So,
that-
I say
and
bop
that's
to the
your-
head. Bop to the head.
Okay, Roddy. Your damage reduction has went up. Your damage
um,
reduction just went up by another 1 because Max has joined.
No, 2. The physical is up by 2.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's an extra +1 because it's +1 for the robot and +1 for you.
Mhm.
So you've now got a +2 on your damage reduction while they're in the same zone as you, Ronnie. It's your turn.
Sweet.
What would you like to do?
Oh,
I
my
say
turn
Ronnie,
again?
run.
Mm-hmm.
I say run. I'll let the guy face me. Be safer for you.
I mean, I'm happy with that. I mean, I'm better at distance stuff anyway. So, I mean,
you could
so-
always step back and take a shot, but if you step back, you're jumping down. I would require an agility test because the stairs start up here. It's a 5-foot drop onto stairs. If you were going back up, I would require an agility test. But you could always take the easy route. You could walk to here and then walk to there, and it counts as a sprint. So if you wanted to do, sorry, I'll just move your token for a second. If you wanted to do that and then move to there safely, it would just be a sprint action because it's 2 zones. So that would just be
I'll
a
do
major
that.
action.
so then I can't fire then, right? If I go there.
You can still fire, but it would cost you 2 action points.
Have we got any action point?
Yeah, you do.
We
You can
can
take. You can. Have you got action, girl?
No.
No. Okay, so your difficulty to hit him will be 2, and if you hit him in the legs, he's going to have a level of cover.
Okay.
So you miss.
Only got 1 success.
That's
Yeah, you
one
miss.
success.
Okay, now the Children of Atom. This one's stunned, and I don't have enough action points to do anything with him. So these 2 are going to run to here,
Good.
and then it's time.
We got 3 stun guys. We got 3 stun guys. I'm like, tank. Like, it's like tank can either go to the guys up top or kill this guy right here.
Frankie boy, what would you like to do? You've got 1 Children of Atom fanatic up here, 1 Children of Atom fanatic, and 2 Children of Atom up here.
Is that guy's still alive, right?
That guy's still alive, yeah. Stunned. That girl, that woman is still alive. Oh, you get a roll for these other 2 as well. So odd male, even female. And odd. So these 2 are both male.
Wait a minute. You said that's a male, right?
That one's a male.
Didn't he only needed a 1 to hit it?
Oh yeah. But she's got increased difficulty because she's an alcoholic, so it would have went +1 minus
Okay.
1, so she still missed.
Okay,
Perception
I was just
test.
saying. I was like, yeah, I was like, okay.
Yep. Right, tank. Chris, what would you like to do?
There's one guy there.
There's one guy there.
This guy behind me.
There's one guy there,
I
yeah,
think this
behind
one's
you.
gonna
There's
fuck-
one guy up
this
here,
one-
but he's surrounded, and there's 3 guys up here, and Scoon's after them.
Right. So I'll go for this one.
Okay. He's only got a few hit points, and he's stunned. So it's just gonna fuck him up. Yeah, that's gonna fuck him up. Yeah, he's dead. Splat.
He's fucked up.
Another one bites the dust.
God, how much loot we're getting? That's gonna be insane.
It is gonna.
Okay.
I'll
It's
do
a
it.
2 AP to move here, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay. Oh, you only have 1 action point, Chris. Sorry.
Oh, do you?
Move him back. Yeah, you've only got 1.
Right. Well, I'll spend the luck to reroll that other fucking dice.
Oh, okay. Well, move back just now. But yep.
I move me back. Move me back.
No, you were here. So spend a luck to reroll one of your melee
The
weapons.
19.
Yeah. And if you get a fucking 16 or better, then you've got 2 action points, and you can then do that move. Unlucky. You can't do that move.
Sweet.
You can. So you've not moved yet. So you can still move to there. It's not a sprint. It's not a full action. It's only 1 zone.
Yeah.
Sorry, you can move to there. Yeah. To move right into this one would be another one. But you can move to there.
I just don't
You can get to next to them. You can get to next to
Okay.
them. All right, Norm.
Sweet.
I think this is round 4.
You know what? I'm just going to attack this one again,
Okay.
and I will leave those small fry to tank.
Are you gonna shoot a different body part?
Yeah, why not? Let's
Have some
let's
fun.
aim
Test
for
it
the right arm, hoping that he will drop his weapon.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Fun thing about picking body parts, you can do it for a reason. Like, you can make him drop his weapon, you can make him drop prone, you can blind them, all sorts.
So so it's a hit.
That is a hit, mate. That's a
That
lot
would
of
be-
damage. That's 12.
12 damage
With
with
6 piercing.
6 piercing.
These guys have exactly 12 hit points, so you've done it.
Oh, nice.
That's an overkill because he already had damage. No, I was aiming
Oh,
at
yeah, sorry.
this
yeah,
guy.
yeah, sorry. My bad. You're correct. Sorry, Scoon. Sorry. Let me just take the X off him.
He never
Do
listens, does he?
apologise. I'm doing my best here. GM's got a lot.
Like I said, I'm
GM has a
leaving the
lot
small
going on
guy
with
for
Fallout.
tank.
He is dead. Yes. Sorry, Scoon. He is dead.
Yeah.
I have a
Like
lot
I said,
going
I'm
on.
leaving the
Forgive
small
me.
guy for tank because tank always takes the big guys.
Okay.
Now it's my turn to take the big guy.
Yeah, you took the big guy. He
Well, I
is
mean,
no
Tank-
more.
No, Tank killed one of the guys, killed one of the creatures, killed one of the small fries. He's getting a good tally.
There is 1 action point, so you could do an extra minor action if you want. You won't
No.
need- you could do a You've not done any minor actions. No, you have. You aimed.
No, I just-
You aimed.
I didn't. Yes, I did aim.
You've not re-rolled your 18 from aiming. Re-roll that 18, you might get an
Yes,
action
you-
point.
Yeah.
You might also get a complication though, so you don't have to re-roll it.
No, let's just try.
Before
That's 2
that's another
successes. You
AP.
gain 2 action points. You're up to 3 now.
Nice.
So you could take another shot if you wanted.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
So that's 2 action points spent. Would you like to spend another one to have a third dice? You have 1 left.
For yeah, that one is a minor action, right?
1 is it's 1 for an extra minor action. So you're gonna aim again.
Then let's do that so then I
You're
can
gonna-
aim
you're gonna
on
aim
one of
instead. Yeah,
their
yeah,
head.
yeah. I like it.
Everybody should have. Oh my god!
Oh my
You
gosh!
Pray to God, do you have any luck?
I believe I only have 1 luck left.
Hey,
No,
we roll one. At least.
4 luck left. I'm going to use
You-
2
You're
luck.
using your 2 luck to reroll them
To
both,
reroll.
okay. Because that was about to be 4 more children of Atom joining the scene.
Nah, his character should just explode. That's
You know
his
what?
problem, not
I'll just
ours.
re-roll and I just roll a new attack.
Yeah, you can just roll the attack again because it's 2 rerolls. That's your luck out. The
That's
3
better. 3
successes, though.
successes.
Aye, so you actually gain an action point, and you don't get 4 more children of Atom bursting onto the scene. Okay, you may roll damage.
Yeah. To the head. That is
It's dead.
That's a dead.
14.
That's a dead.
14 to the head.
That is indeed a dead.
Yeah, with 8 piercing, so that's a dead.
That's a dead. And that'll be your turn.
We can suddenly see through his head what's behind him.
Now we have the one remaining Children of Atom fanatic.
He's stunned.
She is stunned. Is she? No, that was the other one. The stunned one is dead. The stunned one is dead.
No, I hit this guy in the head. No, I hit this guy in the head.
Did you? So this guy's stunned as well. Well, I don't
Yeah,
have
I
2
hit him
action
in two.
points to do anything, so that's his turn. It's your turn, then, Max. If he is stunned, then yeah, it's your turn.
Seriously, we
Yeah,
are
like-
stunning left and right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we need to do. Is like you guys range stun and just start. They can't do shit.
That's why you never do an armed attack and you always do a gun bash instead, because it's the same damage plus stun. Right, you may roll to
What?
hit, or do what you're doing,
I-
Max. What are you doing?
I'm punching it.
I thought you might.
Yep. My next one is I'm gonna take the stun effect. I have there's an unarmed where I can get stunned, which is nice. Claw to the face.
And success is all you
There
need.
you go. Yep. Roll damage.
This guy's already hurt, so you could kill him in one good. If you do a good hit, no, not with that one. You won't. You'll ignore 2 of his resistance, so only 3 damage will go through on that. Actually,
Well, is that depending on the area, right?
no, he's got 4 all over for energy.
Hey. Okay, so it wouldn't matter.
Yep, he's got 4 all over for energy.
Well, I mean, that's still 3.
Still, it's
That's
still,
still 3 on
3
him, so-
damage. Aye. Anything else from you? There are. No, there's only 1 action point, so you're not getting an extra major.
Yeah, I can't
action.
buy it. Yep. No.
Yep. Okay.
That's fine.
So Ronnie,
I'm just punching. I'm just like.
back to Ronnie.
I think we also need to find a way to give you an extra piercing.
Oh, I got stuff to give me piercing. I got stuff to give me piercing
There
and
are
stun.
mods for it. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, no, but an extra.
An extra. There are mods to get him more piercing. Yeah. I think
Because
it's called-
I have 2 piercing. Because I have 2 mods that give me piercing 1.
he
And it
get,
stacks.
He can get the incisor mod on his pincers, and that gives him.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the incisor. I think it's a perk he can get. Right.
Yeah, there's a couple perks I can get.
2
Ooh, 2.
successes is more than
That's
you
an AP.
needed. You only needed 1, so you gain an action point. You've got 2,
Yay!
and he's been hit twice already, so you could. Oh my days!
Oh,
What a bad
Oh.
roll.
But then the robot gets to hit, the robot gets to him as well.
Yeah, if the
Well,
robot
yeah,
moves into the same zone, or is the robot using its flamer?
It's using its flamer.
Okay, so you may roll an auto half damage for the flamer. Because you've hit him.
Okay.
All you need to do is hit, and then the flamer can go in. It's auto
Yeah.
half damage. So just roll the damage, and we count the first half of the dice, left hand side.
Okay.
That's 4.
That's 4.
4 energy.
Nice.
And he's got 4 energy resistance, boys. Doesn't get through. That does nothing,
He's
I'm
getting
afraid.
his ass get more. The ass get more.
This guy's quite tough. Like now, it's the child. Unless, oh, would you like to do any other major? You've got 2 action points. Would you like to do another major action, Ronnie?
I mean, I kind of just want to move. Can I use just one and move away a
You've
bit?
not moved
'Cause
yet. It
that's what
won't
I'm
cost you any
worried
action points to move. You can move for free.
about. Oh,
Yeah, you can move
yeah.
for
I
free.
don't really want. Yeah, I want to be over here.
Okay.
I would say suggestion in getting Ronnie's weapon to get more damage. Boost the
This
damage
child
on
of
it.
Atom. Let me just double check the range of his weapon again.
Oh, and is this? Are we out of the radiation zone things?
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah,
have to
yeah.
check that. Right? Okay.
Yes.
Ooh.
Fucking complication.
complication. Yes. Good.
Okay. So his gun's going to jam after this damage. 3 with piercing. So what's your energy damage resistance, Tank? Is it 3 or more?
I think so.
I think it is. Like, what's your energy
5
damage
all over.
resistance on your head?
Head,
No, I think
it's
he
3.
has head protection.
I think he's got something.
I think it's
I think
3.
we all now have full protection everywhere. Well, full.
Only
Lot of
physical.
protection.
3.
You've
So
got 3 energy, right? You
Energy
take,
goes through.
yeah, you take nothing, mate. You take nothing. And it's your
I'm not
turn.
making
I
it-
take 3. I take 3.
Oh, you've got
3
nothing.
energy
You've got
goes
no
through.
energy
I've
on your
only 3
head.
physical.
Ah, right,
3
okay.
physical.
Okay, so you take 3 energy damage on your head then. And it's your turn.
I'm not making a joke about Chris not wearing head protection because I'm really mature.
I am wearing head protection because
Yes, but it's 3 physical only, isn't it? You've got a
He's
helmet.
wearing a full body helmet. He's wearing that full body helmet.
right. So who
Chris
else?
Pitt does not
this
wear
one
head
guy?
protection.
This guy's still alive, and this guy's still alive.
Right. Well, that guy over there is no good to me.
No good
'cause
to you, no.
That'll take 60 fucking turns to get there.
Yes, he's like 6 turns away. Have you got
I
any
used
luck?
my last luck to re-roll that.
Yeah, okay. It was about to add 2 more to the scene, so that's another success then, isn't it? So you gain an action point. You're up to 3,
And that guy's dead.
and that guy's dead. Ah, that guy's very dead. That's the torso. He's very, very dead, Chris. Yes, he's very, very dead. Splat, splat, splat.
Right.
Rip.
So he's dead. I used my movement to go into there.
Yep.
So I can't really do anything else this turn.
Nope.
There isn't.
Nah,
Like
there's
the
no
other
around
enemy
you.
is only beside it, red alert, and he's gonna kill it next turn. So it's alright.
Exactly. Norm, it's your turn.
Where is the last one?
Beside
think you
red
can hit him.
alert, so it's to the south. So if you like moved one zone, I think you could get them.
No, he has long range.
If he moves,
yeah,
if he
would
moves
have to
2
move one.
zones, he could be
So
there.
I have to move here.
You could be there in 2 zones. And you'd be a difficult shot away from him. Slightly more. It would have a increased difficulty by 1 because of shooting up over the platform, and you'd have cover on his legs. But that's still long
Yeah, but
range, so increased difficulty
we
of
have-
1. So it's difficulty 2. Difficulty 2. And if you hit his legs,
And-
he's going to have some level of cover on them. Shit, sorry, I was trying to move the Nuka-Cola thing.
Yeah, I was trying to do that too. I am spending 1 action
Okay.
point for aim,
Okay.
and I will aim at his head because that one is in view.
It's not covered as well. Still the increased difficulty because you're shooting up as well, though. So it is still 2 difficulty. But you're aiming, so you've got a reroll.
Yeah.
That's the 2 that you needed. I guess you're not going to re-roll any of them.
No,
You may roll damage.
I may reroll. That is 10 damage with 4 piercing. No, 2
10
piercing.
damage with 2 piercing in its energy, so you're ignoring 2 of his 4 resistance all over. So, and that was on his head. So 7 going through on his head. He's dead-o.
He's he already take a headshot anyway, so
Yeah.
it's
I
like
just-
I look at you and I give you thumbs up.
I just noticed those guys have luck points.
You
so I
have
wasn't
3
playing
pincers on your hand. How is that a thumbs up?
them. it's a one of them.
No, my
Clo-
fingers
the
are special.
The closest half
special
a pincer,
fingers.
it's like that. Okay, and we can come out of initiative order. You've cleared it. Congratulations.
Yay.
You've taken on the Children of Atom Fanatics and their Gigapedes.
Start looting the bodies.
Do you-
Loot the bodies.
I'm assuming, so we can speed things up a little. You loot all the bodies and take everything. And
Yep.
And you're going back to Diamond City to report your success.
Yes.
So let's
Yep.
end the session in Diamond City then. Let's move maps just now.
I want to get a giant golf club for Tank, so he has a golf club full of sledgehammers.
Bag.
Then we need a caddy for him.
In fact, we don't even need to end the scene on that map. I've got an even better map, a more suitable map. Let me dump you on it. Let me drag your tokens onto it if you want, but it's just for a little bit of narrative at the end. You all see this map?
Yes.
Yes, you're in Mayor McDonough's office in Diamond City.
I
thought it looked familiar.
Yeah, this is Mayor McDonough's office. So, you receive 275 caps, first of all, for a job well done. And let me just find the fallout. So, the quest has the following outcomes. Oh, so, okay. Secured a new supply route. If the PCs clear out the Radchurch settlement of radioactivity, improve the Denison. Okay, so improve your settlement reputation rank by 1 for Diamond City. So I'm actually going to pop you onto another map for a second, guys. Not map, but you know what I mean. Diamond City goes up to 4.
Let's see, where's Diamond City? Oh, it's up there. Here, Diamond City.
Yep, so your Diamond City goes up to 4, trusting 4. Denizen outlook and food supply. That we have all right. So this is fun. Improve the Denizen outlook and food supply of all settlements the PCs have discovered by 1 level. So your food supply goes from just enough to enough, I guess. One better than just enough would be a little more than enough, or a little extra.
And does one thing go away on Diamond City? On the details?
Yes.
Normally Tank unable to go inside.
So the Denizen outlook goes up from somewhat grim to
somewhat happy.
Slightly, let's say,
happy?
Optimistic.
That's a big word to write.
Now we do this for all settlements that you've discovered. So, food supply goes from stocked to well stocked in Beatsville.
The Beatsville is well stocked.
And Denison outlook from somewhat happy goes to happy.
Oh, we also have a better settlement now.
Yep. Mirage from very happy goes to, let's say, super happy. And your food supply goes from just enough
I would
to
almost think
a little extra. So that's that. And Norm and Tank unable to go inside. Gets removed from there. So that's your settlement stuff done.
Oh. Nice.
So back to Mayor McDonough's office. You receive 275 caps. Okay. If you killed all the children of Atom, which you did, the GM adds double the action points to the GM's pool when the PCs begin the main quest on New Eden. So when you do the next main quest, I get double action points at the start of it. Okay. Okay, so congratulations, you have completed the main quest, Cleansing Fire, which leaves us only one main quest left in Chapter 1. It's called A New Eden, which will happen soon. But for now, you return...
Which will be the last mission of this year, I think.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, you might not go straight to it, but you'll see. Oh. You'll see how that'll work out. That'll unfold in the next session. But you've got a few options next. You've got helping Diamond City and other settlements to begin to trade food and supplies through this
Well,
new
that's
cleanse
correct. We
sewer
are falling behind on our side questing.
route. You've got on the other one, you didn't speak to that guy, so you're not going to hear about that. But after finishing that quest, some more settlement side quests do become available. Encourage the PCs to continue to travel, build relationships, and survive. Winter's coldest months still lie ahead. Congratulations,
Winter's
gentlemen.
coming.
You have completed the main quest, A New Eden. So that's, I think we will wrap it up for session 19. I will update the group inventory in between sessions, just so that we don't have to put all that in videos. And we will return in 2 weeks for session 20, in which you may or may not continue the main quest, A New Eden. We'll see where you go with that, but we'll find out in 2 weeks. So, thank you very much for streaming me to your Twitch audiences, Chris and Schoon. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching the guys on Chris and Schoon's channel. Much love. Appreciate it. To my homies, Martin, Chris, Max, and Schoon, thank you all very much for playing. I'll see you all in 2 weeks for session 20. Remember, war never changes. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.